Hello, it's Suzy from Active Seniors with another quick exercise tip. I hope that everyone's staying safe during lockdown. One of the areas that doesn't tend to get moved as much, which is quite unusual, is the neck area. When we're out and about, we tend to look around a bit more and the neck gets a lot more movement. When we stay at home, we tend to be watching a screen or we might be reading. We tend to keep our head in the one position for longer periods of time. And so today's exercises, there are 3 things I'm going to show you. They're just some simple ways to make sure that you're keeping your neck moving and nice and healthy. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is actually move the neck by moving the rest of the body around it, which is a nice, easy way to start. So if I stand here and I bring my right arm to the side, in essence, if I bring myself back to the middle, I'm rotating my head to the left, but I'm not actually moving the neck. So it's a nice, gentle place to start, especially if you do have any issues with your neck. You can do the same with the opposite side, like so. And you'd want to start by doing about 4 or 5 of those to each direction. You can choose if you want to alternate left to right, or if you want to do all 4 to 5 in the one direction before changing to the other side. The next thing that I think is a really good thing to do for the neck is to use a wall and to just make sure that you're getting some side to side movement of the neck. We lack that a lot. Most of our activities require us to rotate the head or to look down or to look up. But that side to side motion is equally as important as any of those other movements. Unfortunately, it's one of the movements that gets done the poorest. And so we see that people will tend to twist the head or rather than bringing it straight down to the side. And this is where the wall can help out. So if you just rest yourself up against the wall and try and make sure that your head is up against the wall. If you can't comfortably get your head touching the wall, roll up a towel and place that between the back of your head and the wall to do the exercise. And in that position there, you're going to bring the head down to the side, but just making sure that the head is staying in contact with the wall, so it's much less likely to be rotating. And of course, keeping the rest of the body nice and relaxed, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Now for this, I'd recommend alternating, going from the left to the right side, never moving into a painful position, and only doing 4 to each side. Now, once you've done those movements, the final movement is trying to incorporate all movements that the neck can possibly do. But I must stress that you should only move into positions that are not painful. If you do experience any pain, please make sure to move out of those positions. And with this exercise, it's a really good idea to be doing it sitting down, because especially if you get a little bit lightheaded or dizzy as you're looking up and back, then you might be at a risk of falling. So please do this one sitting down. You're going to do it in both directions, but you're going to bring the chin down to the chest, and we're aiming here to try and touch the chin to the chest bone. And from here, we're going to rotate as far as we can, keeping that chin relatively close to the chest. From here, I'm going to try and tilt the head back as far as I comfortably can. I'm going to rotate it as far as I can until I get to the other side. I'm going to rotate the nose towards the shoulder again, and I'm going to bring it back to the middle and back up. Okay, now this one's really important to do nice and slowly. As I said, I can't stress enough, don't move into positions of pain, start off nice and small and then move into bigger rotations. Now, you're not also doing a lot of repetitions for this exercise. I'd only recommend doing 2 repetitions in each direction. So that was moving to my right to begin with. You can also repeat the same movement to the left instead, like so. Okay, now you may hear a few noises, and again, as long as those noises are not painful, then it's safe to continue. So I hope you've enjoyed today's tip. If you are looking for more information, we do have some virtual services available, so please have a look at the Active Seniors website and you'll be able to get more information there. But in the meantime, stay safe during lockdown, but stay active during lockdown, and I'll see you soon for another quick exercise tip.